Hi guys and welcome to episode 4 of my Fram save on Football Manager 2016. Obviously last episode we witnessed a 1-0 victory against Vikingur Reykjavik in the Premier Division. So could we kick on from that and continue a good run? Well, it looked like we could from the next game against Keflavik, which was obviously a finish 3-1 to us. Victor Lugerson got himself a hat-trick. Played really well in the first half, as you can see, that's when he got his hat-trick. And we had to hold on for the rest of the game though. Most of these shots that we had did happen in the first half, and then Keflavik came back in the second half and they were all over us. But we managed to hold on and we got the win. And after that game we were 6th in the league table, so it was looking like we'd found some form. That wasn't until we faced Reykjavik, who were top of the league going into the game, and it showed. We didn't really create that many chances. The chances we did create weren't that good, but Lugerson put us in the lead after 29 minutes. But they were in front by half time thanks to goals from Thor Farderson and Istanis. It was a good performance despite the defeat. I wasn't too concerned since they were top of the league. Obviously, you'd like to have won, but it was away from home as well. Then we came up against Thor, who were bottom of the table heading into this one. They outplayed us for the entire match, which obviously was disappointing. They went 2-0 up. We got a goal back with Lugerson in the beginning of the second half, but we couldn't get an equaliser, and they just completely outplayed us, really. So that left us 9th in the table after that game. Then we came up against one of our other former clubs, KR Reykjavik, and they got an early goal, which I was concerned about. I thought that they were gonna thrash us, gonna absolutely demolish us when they scored in the 3rd minute, but that wasn't the case, and we did well to stay in the game, really. We did have a couple of chances, but as you can see, no shots on target, which isn't good any time of the day. So a 1-0 defeat at home against KR, not the best. And then my worst result so far this season against relegation rivals. We were 11th, they were 12th, and as you can see, we got completely outplayed. Look at their possession, the number of shots they had, and just the number of goals really tells you the full story of the game. So they were just much better than us, really. Gunnarsson, Belbaggy and Christiansen getting some consolation goals for us, but we never looked like winning this one. And the fact that they were 2-0 up after 10 minutes, really, they should have been more. With the number of highlights they had, they should have been more than 2-0 up after 10 minutes, which just tells you everything you need to know about that game. And the match that we've got today is against IBV. Incidentally, after this Value game, because it was such a poor performance, the board came up to me and said that it wasn't good enough, basically, and I've now got to reach a points target, so I've got to get 6 points in the next 5 games, which doesn't really sound that bad, but it is some tough games coming up. I mean, like today's game against IBV, they're 2nd in the table, playing against 6th, 3rd, 4th, 8th, not that bad, but yeah, so this is troubling times for me once again, and like I said, this series will end once I've either been sacked by Fram or I've somehow miraculously managed to win a Champions League with them, which is not looking likely at the moment, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. We just need to turn this round. So the IBV game is today, and I have made a formation change. I have been playing the 4-2-3-1. A couple of the news articles have been appearing after games saying that I don't like to change my formation, so I've decided to change my formation today just to prove them wrong. As you can see, a win today and we're out of the relegation zone, because Thor have somehow got a worse goal difference than us despite us conceding 6 in the last game, which is encouraging, really. If they continue to concede goals like that, I'll be very happy. But yeah, a victory today can lift us up to 9th. Provisional 9th, seeing as Vikingur have got a game in hand because they're in the Icelandic Cup still, and they actually won 4-0 in the Icelandic Cup, but that's another story. And so this is the team that we're going with today. Aidan O'Neill, incidentally, came up to me and was like, I need some more first team football, you're not giving me enough. And I just thought, well, there's no harm can come from it really. We're not playing at our best, so might as well give him a chance. So he's getting a chance for a couple of games. Obviously, he needs to find his sharpness, but that should come. So we have changed our goalkeeper as well. Boric had played a few games and he was playing quite well in the victory that we had. He played in that game. But Johannessen's back in because Boric has gone off the boil again, and he's close to his retirement date. When is that? Pretty sure that's this month. Oh no, it's September. That's kind of them. They've actually waited till our end of the season. Awesome. So we've got them for the entire season. Oh, that changes things a little bit, not much. Anyway, we've got Johannesson in goal today. We've got Simone Silwimba, who's back from injury at right back. Benedictson and Ratchazak in the centre of defence. Benedictson out contract. Don't think he wanted to sign a new one. That would be why. Gunnarsson's our left back. Belbaghi on the right side of midfield. Magnuson on the left side of midfield with Aidan O'Neill and Arneson in the centre. Then we've got Ragnar Sveinsson, whose stats are improving a lot. He had lots of green arrows last time I looked. Yeah, look at that. He's 24 years old and he's still improving on his stats, which is very good. His attributes, sorry, not stats. And then Alugason is the poacher up top. I think he's our top scorer this season as well. 7 goals in 9 games. So hopefully we're playing counter as well because obviously we're away from home against IBV, who, like I said, are second in the table. Hopefully we can perform better than we did last game. So they're obviously favourites, 2-1 on. We are 9-2, and they think that IBV will beat us. That's obvious. Gudmundur Reinier Gunnarsson is our key man, our left back, and then Bjarni Gunnarsson is their key man, who's a forward. So obviously he must be their top scorer. No, he's only got 4 goals in 17 games. I wonder if they're playing him at centre midfield. Well, he's their best player anyway. He's their key man today. Not my place to comment. Okay, so they're playing a 4-1-2-3 formation. So quite attacking, I would say. A draw, I would take a draw today. You never feel confident in your ability. Useless. Okay, I'll just do what I always do and tightly mark the striker. Nobody fancies to win, but a bit of encouragement, we can pull off an upset. Try the revenge tactic. It seems to work most of the time. Just tell them I've got faith. Do the same with the defence as well. Didn't really make much of a difference. And just change that. I don't know why I had it so slow. It's probably, I don't know what. Okay, so we've won the ball from kickoff. I feel like that's still quite slow. Let me have it a little bit higher. There we go. Belbaghi's got the ball down the right. Gives it to Arneson. Long ball out wide for Belbaghi, who keeps it in, and he's won a throw in. 30 seconds gone, we've got a throw in. Very good. Keep that possession stat up, 91%. I like that. Oh, it's gone down. Let's back up. We've held on for longer than we did against Valur, so that's a positive. But they've got a chance now with Bream, who plays it out wide to Bjarnason. Crosses it in. Christmanson's there. Rattlezak heads it away. Bjarnason now. Gunnarsson. Christmanson blocked, and then Bjarnason's got it again. He gives it to Bjornsson. Djurdjevic. Bream. Bjarnason. Out wide to Bjornsson. Good block. Okay, we handled that quite well. Anytime we don't concede a goal, handling things quite well. Considering we're on counter, we've got more possession. No, that's changed now. So obviously that target of 6 points in 5 games does look a bit daunting when we've got to face obviously second in the table. We've got to play against third and fourth in the table also. But what I've found, for me anyway, there's not any easy games in this league. I thought Valur was going to be an easy game, but obviously mistaken, 6-3 defeat. But hopefully that means that we can grab some wins. Obviously we can, because we won those two games in the bounce, the Vikingur game and the Keflavik game. So hopefully we can just return to that form, but it's not looking good here with a chance for them. It's Felix to Bream. Bjarnason through to Gunnarsson. Good was that a tackle? Good tackle from Ratterzak. Brilliant tackle. They've got a corner though. It's Chris Munson. It's cleared eventually by Ratterzak. They've had 4 shots and not had one on target. We've had 1 shot and 1 on target. It mustn't have been very dangerous opportunity, however, because it wasn't shown in the highlight. We've almost made it to half time. We've got just a chance for us. Silwimber with a throw in. It's Sveinsson. Belbaggy crosses it in. Lugerson. Oh, it's 1-0. We're 1-0 up. Victor Lugerson, our top goal scorer, has just scored his 8th goal of the season and a brilliant ball in from Belbaggy. And that moves us up to 9th. I think that could have a bad effect on us though, because I think that could encourage IBV. Maybe they've been going a bit easy on us. I hope not though. Brilliant stuff. I was not expecting that. It was a very good first half. I'm happy with your performance. Keep it up. Magnusson's performance isn't too good, however. But yeah, we'll switch Belbaggy to the left-hand side, and then that means we can bring on Atil Gaiason for Magnusson on the right. And away we go. So Belbaggy and Lugerson are 2 best players today so far. Obviously, Belbaggy creating the goal for Lugerson, which is probably the reason why their ratings were so high. But chance for IBV now. Ball crossed in. Christensen was there, but it's headed away by Benediktsson. It's going to fall to Felix though. Chance to cross it in again, and Gunnarsson's there. Good save and cleared by Ratterzak. IBV piling the pressure on early in the second half here. They've got a corner. Chris Munson to cross it in again. Headed away by O'Neill well. And Belbaggy's chasing it. Could this be a counter-attack for us? It's Belbaggy running down the right. He plays it across very early to a Lugerson. He's had to go out wide left. The move's going to slow down a bit, and that's a throw into us deep in their half. Not bad. Felix for IBV. Good block, but it's fallen to Bream. It's Bjarnason now. Played out wide to Felix. Another chance to cross it in, and Gunnarsson's there. Oh, they've equalised. 1-1. Got them to tighten up at the back. Gunnarsson has equalised for IBV, and that sends us back down to the bottom of the table. Fair to say it has been coming. They have had a lot more chances than us in this game, and I think they're going to come out on top now. Cleared off the line by Silwimber. This is getting worrying now. We need to... counter-attack seemed to be working for us, but are we encouraging a bit too much pressure onto ourselves? Bjarnason to Chris Munson. Obviously, if they go ahead, I'm going to switch to attacking. So that's just the way I roll. But Bjarnason plays that way to Bjornsson. It's crossed in. Is that headed away? No, that was their header. It's very good. Goal kick for us. Not much going on at the moment. Our shot accuracy is a plus. I mean, we haven't had many shots, but we've had 2 of the 3 on target. We were 60%, but better than... Yeah. Oh, we've got a chance though. Silwimber with a throw to Arneson. He's playing it back to Benediktsson. Long ball towards Lugerson, headed away by their defence, and Bjornsson's coming away, and this is going to be a chance for them, isn't it? It's Gunnarsson to Ingvarsson. Valgaisen out wide to Bjornsson. Come on, someone put a foot in. Oh, Bjarnason, saved by Johannesson. IBV just keep on coming at us. Ingvarsson taking the corner this time. Headed away by O'Neill. Balgeisen to Felix. The chance is not over yet. It is now, though, with that pass. 20 minutes left. Still 1-1. This would be a good result for us. Obviously, you can see they're joint top of the table with Reykjavik on 20 points. If we manage to get this draw, this would be a great result. Obviously, the fact we were winning, it would have been nicer to have picked up the 3 points. That would mean we were halfway towards our point total. The board set us. Silwimber, the ball on the right, crosses it in. It was a shot. It's one of them. Mohus collected it though. He's given it out to Valgeisen. Plays to Ingvarsson. Gunnarsson. The shot, that's saved. It was over the bar. 10 minutes left. I've only made one sub. They've got a throw in deep in their own half. And I'm going to make my other subs now. Yeah, that would be a risk taking Belbaghi off. He's our main source of assists. I'm going to bring Demi Diziu on, bring some experience on in the centre of midfield. Hopefully he can actually show his experience and not do something stupid. And then I don't like changing. They're not playing that badly. Got left back. We'll bring Juliusson on for Gunnarsson at left back. Obviously this will happen after this highlight, and it's Gunnarsson for IBV. He's coming forward. Good tackle from Ratajczak, but it's fallen straight to Djurdjevic, who shoots, and that's over the bar. I am tempted, to go to attacking for the last 5 minutes. Obviously, if they score, then I'm going to be forced to. I think I'm going to go attacking after this highlight. Yep, they've scored. No choice. Brilliant. Christian Falleras with a goal, his first goal of the season. Puts IBV 2-1 up with 4 minutes left. And I'm switching to attacking for the last 4 minutes of the game. In fact, may as well just switch to overload. Nothing to lose. Losing 2-1 already. Defeat today, not the worst thing in the world. It leaves us still just a point behind the teams above us. This could be a final chance for us though. Diziu with the ball. Plays out wide to Belbaghi. Long ball forward to Lugerson. Lugerson shoots. He had more time than that. He could have got closer to the goal. What is he playing at? Ratajczak clears the ball. This is just going to be... It's going to come to nothing, isn't it? Valgeisen. 1 minute left of the game. Mohus with the ball forward towards Gunnarsson. Headed away by Ratajczak. Bream gets it. It's Ingvarsson now. Back to Felix. They're just going to wind the clock down. Ingvarsson. Back to Felix. Benedictson intercepts and just gives it away terribly. Almost, and passes it back to the goalkeeper. And kicks it out of play. So this win sends IBV top of the league and leaves us bottom of the league. Was this a last minute chance? Sveinson crosses it. Oh, no one was there. If Lugerson was just that little bit quicker getting into the box there, that would have been an equaliser. 2-1 defeat today then. Saying not to be too harsh on them. Okay, I'll be nice. Yeah, look delighted, whatever. So a 2-1 defeat, outplayed, but we were playing the counter-attack. We played the counter-attack quite well. It's just unlucky that we conceded so late in the game. And we've got a tough run of games coming up. I don't think I'm gonna specifically pick a team, a match that we'll cover in the next episode, because obviously we've got that points total to reach. So if we haven't reached the points total, I'll have to bring the last game that may mean that we get sacked and would obviously signal the end of this series. But yeah, we've got 4 more games to get 6 points. So it's not that hard really on paper. FH and Stjarnan are going to be the tough tests for us, but we should be able to get something at Breidablik, and we should be able to get something at IA. So if we manage to, we basically need 2 wins out of our next 4 games. That's what we need. Or 3 draws and 3 wins, but we'll just see how it goes, really. So I could be back. When would I realistically be back? Like, if we don't win the Breidablik game, don't win the FH game, then the Stjarnan game is when we'd come in. So it's it's likely to be one of these 2. But if we reach the points total, then I'll probably do a game a bit later in the season. Maybe like near Reykjavik game. I always pick the easy ones, don't I? Maybe I should do Thor. How did we do against it? We lost 2-1. That was supposed to be an easy game, but whatever. But that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. Feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.